Good morning. Happy Saturday. How you doing, everybody? Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode on my channel, the Save Money and More with Jan channel. How you doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. I want to talk to you today about how some simple ideas can add up to savings. You know how we always suggest, all of us, you've probably said it to friends or family, to work as you go along, like to clean up as you go along. Well, we could implement the same idea for savings as we go along. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it starts off at the grassroots level. Now, I like paper towel. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to give it up. I'm not going to say, oh, never paper towel in my life. That would be a lie. And I don't like to lie. I'm just saying. But I also don't like to pay super high prices for it. But I have noticed, okay, if I pay attention enough and if I make sure that I buy those brands that have the type of sheets of paper that not only are a slightly thicker quality, but you can tear off and you can tear off in double. Because if you cut an original piece of paper towel, the one that does not tear off, to me, those sheets of paper are way too big. So I decided to conduct an experiment. I said, Jan, just for the fun of it, see what happens if you honestly tear off every single page as a tear off of the paper towel. Can I tell you something? I absolutely got a few more days out of it, maybe about 4 to 5 more days out of it, because I do use paper towel all the time. Okay, I mean, not every minute of the waking day, but I use it daily. But by doing that one simple act of being mindful of tearing the piece, that piece of paper, that sheet into the half that it allows me to. Some people call it tear a square. Some people call it something else. It's all the same idea. You're basically doubling your role. You're literally doubling your role. So I just thought I'd pass that to you. Another thing that a lot of people do is they follow the cake box, box cake mix to its like identical suggestion. Now, don't get me wrong, baking is a science, okay? And certain things about baking are indisputable. There are some recipes, though, that require many, many eggs. 3 eggs, for example. I have tried it and cut it back to 2 eggs, and I got the same results. Okay. But then again, they were large. It all depends. Let's say somebody has 3 small eggs, maybe that would, change it a little bit. But in my case, I didn't have to use 3 eggs. Also, some box cake mixes require or ask for a lot of oil in the recipe, like way more than necessary. I really cut it down drastically. I might use a couple of capfuls of that oil in the recipe. So, what I'm trying to say is find ways. Now, I saw something on a video a few months back, and this person, has like really, really extremely, really, really inexpensive recipes. Talk about budget stretchers. And this person, many times, like when a recipe called for milk, you know what that person did? They swapped out the milk for just regular water. And I'm like, wow, okay. I don't know if it always works. I can't say that I've tried it all those times. No, but I would gather logically that sometimes it would work out. I would also gather that maybe it could use a little emulsification. So there are ways, and there are ways to cut down or cut back on certain things. And you might say, oh, Janet, that sounds so trivial, letting your paper towel last an extra week or two. Yeah, with the price of decent quality paper towel these days, I think to be able to save a couple of bucks on that is a great idea. And if you're a pet owner, or if you have kids with you in a car, I really need to strongly suggest to always, 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 without fail, keep in your car, and I really, really mean it, a couple of rolls. You could like he have them in your car for like a year, okay? Put them in your car, paper towels, better safe than sorry, and also purchase baby wipes. Like literally like baby wipes, wipe, your hands, your face. You don't know, especially when you're traveling, with kids or with pets. It just could be a messy thing. Or you yourself, for example, maybe you spilled some coffee, along the way on your designated trip in your car. There are lots of ways that we could save. Now, I just want to mention something. All right. Some of the big box stores sell those coffee containers, the paper ones that look just like if you went to the fancy schmancy coffee place. You want to know something? There's a psychological trick to that. I don't know what it is, being able to walk around with that type of a cup. I'm not even kidding. Some people just love having that strong paper cup with them, even if they bring their own coffee from home and put it in that cup. If you could get those on sale, they're very convenient. And if you do the math, it could save you a bundle or two. Some people are just addicted to carrying that paper cup. But you know what? Those lids on those cups are very convenient when you're driving. But I'll tell you the truth. And I really strongly suggest this idea as a holiday, birthday, whatever occasion, gift that you may have for someone. Go and invest a couple of bucks in a really good quality traveling mug. The paper ones are nice, and yeah, it gives that effect like you just left the fancy schmancy coffee place. Okay. And they're convenient, but you get the permanent, more or less, travel mug. My favorite types are the ones that have like the stainless steel exterior. I don't know about you, but it doesn't have to be that, the one that everyone was talking about last year. I'm talking about a regular, good old fashioned, strong, almost like a thermos type of a cup. Those are really, really good. And they make really, really great gifts because it is the gift that keeps on giving, because you're still able to brew your coffee at home. You're still able to travel wherever you want. And I'm not completely like poo poo and never, ever, ever go out to coffee with your friends. Please never, ever misunderstand that. Yes, everything in moderation and everything with a good balance. But keep in mind that my channel always gears for the person that really wants to figure out ways of saving. So you don't have to follow the box cake mix to the letter sometimes when it comes to the eggs and the oil. That is a fact. I've done it many times my way, and it was just fine. 3 or 4 eggs, I mean, in a recipe is just way too much, in my opinion, for a cake. Hey, let me know how you feel about that in the comments section below. I want to mention a programming note. Since today is Saturday, I decided to upload another Saturday evening chat. That will be, mark your calendar, tonight at 7:45 p.m. I really give you some really amazing tips and tricks for saving money. And then I also spend a little more time as you continue listening to the video about certain opinions. Now, I recorded that show a few days back. And of course, lots of things have happened in the world since a few days back. But I do give you my opinion on certain subjects. So if this is of interest to you, go to it tonight at 7:45 p.m. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. I really do appreciate everybody's time. Don't forget to click like. This is really important to help my channel. Click like, share, and consider subscribing. Have a great day.